Hey, what's up people? Another crazy day back to back here in the rain. I don't know what's happening in Montreal, but we're having crazy rain, and I don't know if I'm going to be uploading every video that I'm filming or if I'm just going to be uploading one of them. But these are the edge cases I think that are important, right? To see how it's going to perform. So I'm putting the camera on again. We're on 12.5.1.3 on my Hardware 4 Model 3 in Canada, testing it out in pouring rain. So I wasn't filming about 10 minutes ago, but it was pouring so hard that we could barely see anything in the front, and all you could see was just like car lights in a blur, and FSD disengaged in that situation until it got a bit better. So definitely a situation where FSD turns off and it asked me to take over. It gave me a decent amount of time. It didn't just shut off. You know, the car was still functional. It gave me a few seconds for me to take over, which I guess that could be considered level 3, right? Level 3 self-driving, or a what is it called? ADAS, assistant driving. But now we're back, and this is pretty big rain, and it's going well. Still performing well. We're doing pretty much highway only again until the end. Whoppa! Splash over there by the cars. It is crazy times. Crazy times. Look at that pothole. Man. I'm kind of hoping that there would be a place where there's just like a flood of water so we can get into it. I've seen a lot of videos of Tesla just like not almost floating like a boat in the water, and then you have like all the other gas cars that are not able to continue, but Tesla seem to be doing well in water. Let me know if I'm wrong, but it's the videos that I'm seeing. So insane traffic over here. Wow, look at that. Should I take it? What else can we do? So this is our option versus okay, so the rain stopped. It's not as bad as it used to be. This doesn't feel like it's moving, guys. Okay, so traffic is a bit fixed now. Taking over here again. I decided to just shut off the video instead of trying to film. But it unclogged. I'm gonna slow down. So this is a problem with having a max speed, right? Because it's just going to take your max speed that you want it to go to on the highway especially, and it's not going to adjust. But maybe if it was the automatic adjustment, it wouldn't let me go as high. So on the highway, the max speed when it rains is probably going to be 105. Here I can try to push it up in situations where, see, 105. But this highway is not the best highway for that type of drive, because it's a super tight highway with a lot of traffic. It could unclog for a bit, and then it's going to get cloggy again. So you don't want to have max speeds that are set for events like that. I'm going to ask it to change lanes because I don't want to stay on this one. This is a trafficy lane usually. Okay, so changing lane over here. try cutting me in. I'm gonna change another time. Just like that. Good. Big rain coming in once again. I was getting bored, but now something to look forward to. I must say, it feels really comfortable to drive in this car. Even in bad weather like this, I haven't had a situation where I feel like the car loses control or that it's having difficulties navigating. And I'm saying the car as a whole, you know, not FSD. It goes through the water pretty well. The potholes, the water holes, floods. Look at that, wow. What a nice rain. So I used to have so that's a CX-9 over there, the Mazda, but I used to have a CX-5. So just a 5-seater of that version, and that's what I felt comfortable here in Canada, having any SUV higher car. Especially during winter. I feel like that's what I needed to be able to do highways comfortably, because I do have to move around for work. Even if the weather's bad, I do have to move around. So that's what I had. I had an SUV, and now this is still an all-wheel drive, the long range. I definitely couldn't feel comfortable with just rear wheel driving, but that's personal preference. I mean, a lot of cars do have the rear, and they're fine. But I just think, you know, better be safe if you can afford the difference, especially when you get the extra range on the Teslas by getting all-wheel drive. Why not? Definitely worth it. Okay, so I wouldn't be surprised if in this type of condition the car asks me to take over, because visibility is reduced quite a bit. I don't know if you can see it as well on the cameras. So I'm just gonna have my hand on the wheels just to be safer, but you can tell if it's FSD or not by just having the blue light activated. So I'm not intervening, but I'm ready to do so if needed. Okay, so see, this is a 100-kilometer zone, and the car decided to keep it at 95. Usually with my setting, it would put it to 115 by itself, but it's not going higher. I wonder if I can go higher than that. And wow, even in a 100 zone, with this visibility, it doesn't want me to go above 95, which is good. You know, you want to be safe. Wow, this is crazy rain, guys. And look, it's going well. I'm just scared it's going to disengage soon. If it doesn't, wow. If it feels comfortable in this weather, then you know you can navigate heavy rain. Look at that, wow. So obviously the truck doesn't care about the rain, right? But you shouldn't be tailgating like that. Look how far you can see. You barely can see 50 meters in front of you. Now the truck's getting invisible here, but FSD sees it. I barely see the truck. I don't know about you guys, but FSD is seeing it. Same thing for the car over here. So it's slowing down. And it's handling so well. I'm impressed. I really am impressed. Look at that. Look at all the visibility. So it sees everything, even in this condition. Let me see the cameras. Okay, back camera, not ideal. Side ones. I mean, good. Looks like the sky is clearing up ahead. Truck is cutting in. We're slowing down for it. You know what? I'm gonna ask it to go on a faster lane just to see the behavior. So lane change. And once again, I feel comfortable. The traction's good. And we're gonna keep. It's going under the limit. The max limit, which I'm comfortable with in this scenario. So look how you can barely see that car, the white car, and FSC seeing it, the car in front of it as well. I think that's the most interesting part in this drive, is to see what FSC sees. So the car here in front, the cone, the car over there, barely visible. After the first three, there's another one. Now it's getting hidden behind this one, but it should open up as soon as the car is not blocking it. See over there, it sees it perfectly. I'm amazed. This is fun. This is fun. So 3 cars, it sees them super well, even though the last one is not visible. Now obviously it's blocked by the car here. 2 cars over here. This car is invisible in the middle lane, but it's still seeing it. That's funny. Wow. I mean, the truck wants trouble. They're tailgating so bad. Man. So I wonder if my lights are on. This is so interesting. So 4 cars, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe you can see a 5th one, barely. Okay, they're slowing down. I'm gonna put this on just to be sure. Okay. Okay, now it's opening up. Look at all those cars, man. That's dangerous. They're driving so close to each other. And look, that's human drivers. Look at FSD, the distance it's keeping, and then look at all the human drivers. And then tell me what's riskier. Look at that. The human behavior is a risky behavior. It's innate. You know, you always want to maximize on your speed, on your seconds driving, on the gaps. So that's why everyone's butt kissing each other over there, but we're chilling. There's nowhere to be. I mean, why do you have to be so close? There's full-on traffic, so we're just going to be waiting. Wow, I'm really amazed, guys, by the visibility of this in this weather. Amazing. once again, if you're looking into buying a Tesla and you need a referral code, I'm going to be putting it in the comments or in the descriptions of the video. You get about $1,000 off. I do get about 600. Okay, so changing lane over here. And I'd appreciate it if you're looking for a code, you don't have one, you don't have any other friends who own Teslas, you're the first of the gang, make sure to use a coupon code. And if there's no one that you can find, then use mine. It's going to be in the comments, descriptions. Another lane change. Oh, didn't want to do it. Okay, I'm gonna take over. I don't know what it's doing now. that was weird. Okay, one disengagement. That was weird. I don't know what it was trying to do, turning left like that. Definitely odd. Didn't need to change lane here. I was getting a bit too aggressive. I'd rather it slowed down. Okay, good. Yeah, that was for sure a stop yellow. Okay, so man, that was a weird scenario there. The lane change. Keep in mind that the highways are not end to end yet, and they're worse than the street drivings. So you wouldn't have that behavior in on the roads. Well, you would have it on the highway where it's trying to change lane and then it cannot, and then it goes back way too much. It corrects too much to the left, which gives what we just saw. Okay, green lights. Left turn. I think the rain is stopping. I'm seeing the clouds clearing out the back. You can't turn the cameras, eh? Yes, I'm thinking about the rain, and then for some reason I forgot how snow is made. Is it a raindrop that drops down and becomes snow on the fall, or it just detaches as a snow? Can't be, right? It just can't. It can't fall down as snow. So it must be a water that freezes when it drops into the. But no, it doesn't make sense because the higher you go, the colder it is. So how does it snow? And if it's raining like this, imagine this rain now with snow, how would it work? It would just like, you would have a lot of flocon, how you say flocon, snowflakes that detach and fall down, or is it a rain droplet that becomes snow? If we have any scientists viewing, or anyone that has better knowledge than me, let me know in the comments. I might go read on it. Oh wait, how the hell? How is snow made? Yeah, I don't have the answer. And I'm not afraid to ask you guys. I mean, there's some things I know, but this is not something that I know. And I feel like I should know this. How is snow? Wow. This is a low IQ moment for me. Because imagine... Okay guys, sorry, my battery died, overheated with my dumb questions about the snow. So I think we're at the end of the video anyways. I'm gonna leave it here. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys next time. Make sure if you're buying a Tesla, if you need a code, check in the descriptions, use my code. I'd be more than happy to help, but you're going to be helping me if you use it. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye.